So this got announced today, kind of, and wow. So over the years, we've had tons of crazy crossovers. You know, Archie meets the Punisher, Superman meets the Quick Bunny, Punisher teaming up with Eminem, Spider-Man meeting the cast of Saturday Night Live. But this is ranking up there as probably one of the wildest. They are really getting wild with their crossovers in Boom Studios. Like Boom Studios, this is their third crossover with Planet of the Apes. The first two being one with Star Trek and the other being with soon to be Tarzan, which I think the first issue is out. But now they've announced the third crossover in the Planet of the Apes comic book line, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is, as you can see, yes, Green Lantern and Planet of the Apes. What? What? Green Lantern and Planet of the Apes. Just wrap your head around that. You can see it with Star Trek. I mean, yeah, you could see a crossover with Star Trek. I mean, yeah, that made sense. And then you had Tarzan, which has come out, which is a little weird, especially the premise of it. With Caesar being Tarzan's brother or something like that. But now you have Green freaking Lantern crossing over with them. Now, this is actually the second crossover from DC with Boom Studios. Why did the name get away from me? The first being Gotham Academy and Lumberjanes, which I think is coming out soon. So yeah, the first one they're doing is between Gotham Academy and Lumberjanes. But yeah, just wrap your head around this, people. Green Lantern crossing over with Planet of the Apes. How? How does that work? I mean, yeah, there was the Star Trek Green Lantern crossover, which is getting a sequel, called Stranger Worlds. But yeah, and you can see why. I mean, yeah, they're both sci-fi properties. They're both dealing with space, and the reason behind it's really cool, and it made sense. But how are they going to explain Planet of the Apes with Green Lantern? How? Are ape characters going to get rings? Is that how it's going to be? Is Charlton Heston's character Taylor going to meet Hal Jordan? Actually, that actually sounds really cool. I don't. Sorry, not joking aside, that actually does sound really fucking cool. Of Hal Jordan meeting Taylor. That actually seems really cool. And maybe him getting the Green Lantern ring, I don't know. But yeah, that's the big thing here is, with this is, I mean, yeah, it's so, I'm sorry, and I don't mean to knock this, it's just that it's such a vastly weird crossover. It's so fucking weird. I can't be the only one thinking this, that seeing Green Lantern and Planet of the Apes in the same universe. I mean, yeah, there are crossovers that are really weird, like, yeah, we've had Superman and the Quick Bunny, and the Nestle Quick Bunny, and, you know, we've had, even Battle of the Planet, Gotcha Man and Witchblade had a crossover. I actually own that. Yeah, there was a crossover between Gotcha Man, which goes by the title Battle of the Planets in its English title. But yeah, there's a crossover with that and Witchblade. There's a comic of that. You even have, recently Batman and Ninja Turtles, which you can see. That one makes sense. But yeah, this ranks up there as one of the strangest crossovers in fucking existence. I'm not even joking. But it's so cool at the same time because it's so out there, but it can work. It could probably be so cool at the same time. Now, they haven't really announced who will be the writer of this, although James Tynion, who wrote the Batman TMNT crossover, he did give a hint that he may be the one behind this. Apparently, I don't know for sure. And also, that what we also know is that more information will come out for this at New York Comic Con. All they've announced is that they're doing this. They haven't announced what the story is, what they have in store for it, and what the creative team fully is. All they've said is, yeah, here's the date that's coming out, February 2017. So this comes out early next year. So, be fucking prepared for that. And this will be 6 issues long as well. So I like this idea, but I'm wondering what story can you do? Because yeah, the Green Lanterns have the Lanterns have their rings, all the Planet of the Apes really have is their guns, and that's really it. Unless they do some story, unless they do the age-old chestnut of Hal and the other Lanterns, like, losing their rings, and now they have to fight the elements. Just like how it was in the Alien Green Lantern crossover involving Kyle Rayner, where Kyle lost his ring when he was encountering the Xenomorphs. So, I'm wondering if that might be the case of, the Green Lanterns losing their ring, Hal and the other, and whatever Lanterns are in here. Because we don't really know what Lanterns are going to be in here. Hal's a given, Hal Jordan is an absolute given, because we know how this, he's the Green Lantern. So, Hal's probably going to be in here. I don't know about the other Corps. For all we know, this might be just a Green Lantern Corps-centric story, and it might just be Guy, Hal, Kyle, and, John... Hal, John, Guy, and Kyle, and maybe Kilowog. But yeah, it would be cool to see it is going to be interesting to see them, like I said, Taylor and Hal meeting, and maybe even, I don't know, although Guy would probably get, Guy and Taylor would probably beat the shit out of each other. It would be cool to see, these, the apes trying to figure out the power of the rings, especially Dr. Zaius, who would definitely be terrified of the power that the lantern rings possess. And, see that, man with such a weapon would destroy a kind. But yeah, I don't know who the villain's gonna be. I don't know what the story's gonna be. But they did say, there will be more information when New York Comic-Con comes this Thursday. So, yeah, we'll definitely get more information. But I'm both stunned, stupefied, and excited all at the same time. Because, this is a crossover I never would have thought possible. So, you guys tell me. What do you guys think of Green Lantern crossing over with Planet of the Apes? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.